All right, everyone, welcome back. We've had two amazing days of gameplay. This is Naveed and Abdullah joining again from GameKheyl, and we will be covering GameBird Spring Edition for Clash Royale Day 3. We've had some amazing competition so far, and yesterday we saw some amazing things happen as well. Today, looking at the scoreboard, we're just going to cover yesterday's results, and after that, we're going to quickly see what happened in Day 3. All right, everyone, welcome back. We've had two amazing days. Wait, never mind that. All right, so how it looks is Adroit ran riot on everyone. It's Adroit, so he ran Adroit on everyone. He is up with 10 points yesterday. Coming in second was Hamad. And then a few surprises. Daniel Stripes, who was struggling earlier, along with Ammar, they managed to get their places in the top 5. Sohaib getting the 4th position. A bit of a drop from his first position on day 1. However, we have legend player Mufab, Kumail, Ghasif, and Junaid Bait completing our top 10. Abdullah, yesterday we saw something amazing happen in this, and now it has affected the overall scoreboard. So, as soon as we can see that, Abdullah, if you can run us through the overall leaderboard right now.
First of all, thank you, Naveed, for having me. And indeed, everything was really exciting in the first 2 days. And let's take it straight to the overall leaderboard. So, Habe has been phenomenal in the tournaments, and he's currently leading with 15 points. And in the tournament, too. And on third, we have Adroid, who has just been exactly the same as Suhaib, phenomenal, because he came first in tournament 2 and is has an advantage because of his confidence. And then we have Kumail at fourth, and following Ammar and Legend Player at fifth and sixth, who are tied at the moment. This would be a very interesting battle and tournament between them as well, as they are looking to qualify. And then we have Daniel Snipe, who has performed well in this tournament and just jumped up in the rankings. And after Daniel is Mufab, who came first, second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh in tournament 2 and performed decent compared to other players as well. Then we have Lion King with 3 points, Rascal with 2 points, Tower Conqueror, Ghasif, and Junaid Bait with 1 points each. Let's start the tournament in 1 minute and let's get straight to the action.
All right, so we've just entered the tournament ourselves. We will jump straight to the stream. And this is how it looks. Everyone's joining in, and looks like this is going to be another exciting day of live Clash Royale action. And as we can see, just 3 minutes left, so everyone's trying to get their stuff in order. We have all the top players in, and this is going to get better. We have a few viewers with us as well. Daniel Kazi, Saad Muavia, Tayyab Shees, all of you are welcome to the stream. And hopefully,
And
as
we
soon as the
are
battle starts,
live.
and it has started. Nice job, Abdullah. And the first game already, we can see Sohaib going up against someone. Let's
Yes,
see who he is
let's
facing.
get to it. Okay, so we have two people from the overall leaderboard facing each other now. What will happen, Naveed? What do you expect?
Well, Sohaib is going up against Rascal, if I'm not mistaken. This is going to be a match of attrition. I believe Sohaib is someone who's been able to adapt his game well and has been reasonably victorious against all of his opponents so far. I mean, he only lost one game in the last round and three in the one yesterday. So he may be the favorite to be on top as soon as these qualifiers end. However, again, the pressure of the tournament किसी को भी खा जाता है. आपको नहीं पता होता how a person responds to the pressure. तो कुछ कह नहीं सकते, but I think so far सुहेब ने बड़े ही exceptional level पे perform किया. So Abdullah, what can you tell us about the decks of both competitors?
I'm sorry, Naveed. I got some connection issues on my end, but it's all good now. So, पहले तो हम ये सुहेब की बात करें, how he has been performing and the deck that he's been playing, double bait. with Goblin Barrel and Skeleton Barrel. It has been dangerous facing him since इसके सबसे कम losses हैं if I can recall correctly. और परफॉर्म जिस तरीके से इस डेक के साथ करता है हार्ड काउंटर्स को भी मार बिल्कुल इजीली. और हम जहाँ तक बात करेंगे हमारे जो फर्स्ट फाइनल टूर्नामेंट के इसके बाद वाले फॉर्मेट के इसके टूर्नामेंट के पॉइंट्स जो कैलकुलेट होंगे इसके बाद 5 players will get selected for the next phase which will be the round robin. और वो नेक्स्ट फेज की डेट अभी अनाउंस नहीं हुई है और हमारे जो रिमेनिंग 5 प्लेयर्स होंगे वो हमारे क्वालिफायर 2 से सेलेक्ट होंगे. तो दिस इज द लास्ट चांस टू क्वालिफाई इन द फर्स्ट क्वालिफायर एंड द लास्ट टूर्नामेंट.
All right, back to the action. Sohaib has actually lost his left tower, and I don't know. Are we seeing an upset?
This is just the start. I guess when it comes to comebacks and everything, we all know what Sohaib is capable of.
Yes, I think Sohaib is channeling his inner Kumail today.
Kumail has definitely marked his name as a comeback king, I guess.
He has, and this is something that Sohaib may need in the next 10 seconds.
Will he be able to come back? And I guess Sohaib will take down the tower.
He does.
And he does. See, he's playing like Kumail right now.
All right, looks like he has inspired a lot of other individuals to live dangerously. But
Oh, look
the
at
win,
the
and the other
damage
tower
that
is
has been done. Oh my god.
Yes, the
He
damage.
just came back.
He has,
Completely.
and all. Oh my goodness! Look at that. Right
Will-
tower is. Oh.
Rascal freezes and gets 2 balloons hit. Oh, he gets 3. He gets 4. Oh, who will this?
This is going to
And
be.
the princess connects. Beautiful. Rascal should have predicted that princess because it was.
There is some sort of audio show with Abdullah. Unfortunately, this is a recurring theme since yesterday. But never mind, we'll have him back real soon. He again some brilliant action from Sohaib, wins his first game, and Kumail has also won his first game. Let's jump into his gameplay. Abdullah, if you can hear us, we are going for Kumail's game against Hassan.
Yes.
Hassan.
I can hear you, and I'm expecting Kumail as well. Let's see. He's playing that Golem deck, if I'm not wrong. Can you hear me, Naveed?
Yes, sir. Everything looks good right now, and he is playing that Golem deck like he did yesterday. It's high risk, high reward strategy that has done him a lot of favors. Again, आपको एक जिगरा चाहिए होता है इस तरह की स्ट्रैटेजी को सही तरह से डिप्लॉय करने के लिए. कुमैल ने एक बड़ा ही पेशेंट गेम प्ले हमको पिछले कुछ दिनों में दिखाया है, and I guess everyone who is watching the stream would also recognize that.
I guess he will take the tower over here.
A sneaky push on the right tower on Kumail, but it should be the bomber should get the job done, but didn't have to apparently.
Okay, so Kumail is facing RG deck. And one of the disadvantages of facing that deck is the Fisherman, which can pull the Golem to the King Tower if played correctly, which is already activated. So this would be not so easy for Kumail. He's building up another push.
He has about 45 seconds left, and it looks pretty close, but we know what Kumail is capable of as soon as you enter those double and triple elixirs.
And the E-barbs are taken care of perfectly well, but can the other lane be taken care of? I don't think so.
That
Ooh,
was well,
that
but doesn't do
stab
much.
and arrows.
Wow.
That zap and arrows was perfectly played by Kumail. How it took down the mother witch. Otherwise, it would have caused havoc.
Yeah, looks like this is going to be
And the
GG.
game is
Let's move on.
okay. So Kumail moving on.
Alright, so we have in Zen on top, and now Kumail has actually overtaken him with that win. Let's see what Amar is doing because he has already been given his first loss of the night. Okay, Amar is going up against Hamad.
Okay.
This is
This
going
is
to
a
be,
match to watch.
yeah.
This is a match to watch. I guess this would be the match of the tournament because these two players have been the phenomenal, skillful players. Or Splash Yard versus the meta deck Skeleton King Graveyard. तो ये मैचअप जो है उसूलन अम्मार के लिए होना चाहिए फेवरेबल इसी प्लेस इट करेक्टली मगर सामने भी हम्माद है so we cannot underestimate him.
You know, in fight game they say styles make matchups, and I think this is certainly the case. You have someone who is exploiting the meta, but going up against Flash, so it can be anyone's guess, I guess. Again, skillfully, दोनों बड़े अच्छे players हैं.
बिल्कुल ओह एक स्केलेटन बहुत अच्छा डैमेज कर देती है अम्मार के लेफ्ट टावर पे and Ammar defends this pretty well with 0 damage done. Beautifully defended by Ammar. He has an opportunity to make a counter push. Will he take that? Or he would play.
And you
He
know,
does.
show of respect from Hamad to Amar, saying well played.
That was definitely most well played and he deserved that remark as well.
Alright, there
Yeah.
is something very interesting happening on the right tower of Hamad.
Hamad defends as well with 0 damage and it looks like both of them are doing the best they are usually doing. तो हम देखते हैं कि किस तरीके से ये इसका रिजल्ट आता है but I would say this would be very interesting going in the last minute of overtime.
Indeed. We are entering that in about 6 seconds, so I think this would be a close shave for both the competitors. 60 seconds, here we go. Triple Elixir. Who is going to fall first?
And Ammar has a graveyard to defend. He uses the Inferno Dragon for the graveyard, but that's not a good option. And then he recovers with the Skeleton King. A good counter push going on the other lane and baiting out the poison. Ammar did some crucial damage to the tower and the Zappies also reached the tower. No, they don't take a hit, but he has the graveyard in hand and he cycles it again. Hamad looking like he's in trouble right now.
Yeah, this is an absolute defensive masterclass from both of them, but not a lot of time left.
16 seconds, can Hamad recover from this?
He's going with the graveyard again.
Oh, the Valkyrie takes a hit and Ammar is in the lead. And the graveyard comes down.
And
beautiful. Ammar takes the win. Beautifully played by him.
With just 2 seconds left in the overtime, Ammar gets it done. Wow.
Looks like Ammar is on a mission to get first in this.
Indeed now. Kumail's in action. He's sitting on top. Let's see what he is up to. He's going up against Legend Player. I think this was a matchup in which Legend Player had his heart broken twice on day one.
Yes, and I think he has learned from his mistakes looking at the current position that he's in.
Actually, he's lost a tower, so you can never say. But at the same time, Kumail's left tower is not looking very healthy either.
But as we might know Kumail from the days that he's played, he takes comfort in taking pressure.
I think he's going to make things a little troubling for himself just to get a kick out of it. That masochist. Never mind that. Alright, last minute, double elixir time. What's gonna happen?
And honestly,
yeah. Abdullah, the audio is gone again. Abdullah, आवाज नहीं आ रही. Never mind. As soon as Abdullah joins us back in, he will let us know. About 30 seconds left. Both towers are being attacked. Counter pushes and everything in between is what we can see. Here we go. Double Williams on the left top tower.
Kumail somehow survives.
Wow.
He somehow the tower. I don't know how his tower has not done. And the ghost connects. Can it get 2 more hits?
Oof.
Can it get... Oh!
Barely.
He takes the win with this because Legend...
Wow. Abdullah's voice is as glitchy as our brains right now with that performance from Kumail one more time. He shows us how it's done. Wow. Abdullah, are you with us?
I am.
Wow. I think the way your voice glitched is the same way our brains worked because Kumail is just melting our brains left, right, and center. What a performance that was. Zen is sitting at second. Let's see what he is doing because this was a little bit unpredictable. He's not in the top 10, so he would definitely want to be there.
Yes, he will. Everyone wants to be in the top 10, so he's probably trying his best to get the 10 points out of the first place.
Again, fine
And
margins.
the matchup that he's facing, it's the same deck that Daniel was playing yesterday. I think it was Graveyard Freeze, if I'm not wrong, and Dan is playing his infamous Sparky Goblin Giant deck that he's really, really good at.
Both high-level competitors. Daniel Snipe is currently sitting in 7th place with 6 points. So he would want to climb higher if he wants to get into the top 5 and play the round robins. But to get there, काफी पापड़ बेलने पड़ेंगे, and there's a lot of time, about I guess about 45 minutes or 43 minutes, if not more, for both these competitors to get higher and try to bailify as many poppers as possible. Never mind that. Here we go with almost a minute, just over a minute left. Abdullah, how do you see this playing out? Wish he could hear us, but that's okay. As Inzen is trying his best to stay put. There is higher damage on the left tower, but nothing a few strikes can't fix. And that's something that Daniel Smith would want to take care of. Alright, he is putting on heavy offense on both ends. Oof. A lot of defense from both of these competitors. Abdullah, if you can hear us, you can join us back in as quickly as possible. It's always fun.
Yes, I have, and this looks like Zack is in trouble, but he zaps and everything is taken care of in a second.
When in doubt, just zap someone.
Okay, so Daniel has made some changes to his deck. He's playing with Fireball and Arrows. This one is a meta deck as well. And will he be able to abuse this meta deck? Let us find out in some minutes. And the Goblin goes other lane. This would be hard to defend. But Daniel takes care of it. The mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, if that would have got single hit, it would have been very dangerous for Daniel, because the deck that Zan is playing it just needs one hit. Whether you have Sparky, you would deal 1200 damage in an instant, and then if you have P.E.K.K.A, you would deal 7.
Just to sum up what Abdullah was saying, the higher and longer this game goes, the more it plays into the hands of Daniel Snipe. Okay then, that right tower was nearly done for, and it is apparently a fireball away. And this should be that. What is he waiting for? Just do it. Arrows get the job done. Daniel sniped with the win and gets his opponent out of the way. Inzan, who was sitting second or first apparently, is now going to give way to Kumail, who has jumped up with a rather impressive lead of 2 points. Abdullah, you're still a little inaudible. Wherever you can hear us, let us know. Let's see what Ammar is doing right now. Ammar is going up against Rascal. And Rascal is in a pretty bad way right now. I guess with 25 seconds left, we can safely say this one is over. Let's see who else is playing. Ghasif is sitting third. We can see what he is going through. He's fighting Tower Conqueror right now. Ghasif only has 1 point in 2 tournaments. He would definitely want to get higher up the table if possible. And he's going up against Tower Conqueror, who also probably has a single point, maybe even 2. In fact, yes, it's a battle of 1-pointers.
1-pointers.
Alright, oof. Good defense from Tower Conqueror there.
Lightning and arrows takes care of that Inferno Dragon, and this would be... Oh, the witch is back in cycle. Our Conqueror has a good matchup because this giant graveyard deck is broken. People hate this deck.
Okay then.
And you can see why. You can see why.
It's just sucking the life out of his opponent like a leech. And somehow, some way, he survives, but I think that's a foregone conclusion.
Yes, he just needs to add cycle to another zap and it's all over. And he takes the win.
Nice work. Tower Conqueror gets it done. And let's see how high up he is going now. He would be, drum rolls, number 4.
Fourth.
Nice.
That's a good jump.
Indeed it is. 3 positions up. Let's see what Inzan is doing. He's already had 2 losses today, but he's still in third and he's going up against Goku. I don't think we've had the privilege of sharing one of his fights. Abdullah, do we know anything about him?
Goku, if I'm not wrong, he's a retired Clash Royale player. I guess he just saw that Clash Royale is organizing a good tournament in Pakistan, so he decided to unretire.
For the money. Never mind. If you want to be a mercenary, be it by all means. We need participation, and the more the merrier. Graveyard in effect.
But then as the King Tower activated, so it doesn't matter because the graveyard wouldn't do any damage. Now this is complete Zan's matchup. It's like 100-0. The poison out of cycle can go graveyard. And the baller connects to the tower as well. That's some good damage and freezes. Can the skeletons get enough damage? They take a lot of chunk out of that tower. अच्छा, अगर आप notice करें, Zan ने भी अपना deck change कर लिया. He changed from that Sparky deck that he was playing. I guess because of the difficulty that he have been facing, क्योंकि उसके अंदर win के लिए काफी wait करना पड़ता है. The thing that I was talking about yesterday, कि how a deck can play a vital role in getting wins earlier or later.
That is true. As we enter the final 60 seconds, Triple Elixir definitely should work in favor of Zen. Let's see if Goku can do something about it.
Surprisingly, Goku has been playing really well because even though the King Tower is activated, he's cycling his poison again and again and taking some heavy damage to the tower. As you might have noticed, Goku is in the lead right now. And good tornado and freeze by Zen.
And he,
This is too much damage. This is too much damage. I don't think Goku can recover from this damage. He desperately goes graveyard. I guess that's what he was supposed to do, but the game is already over. The game is over, and Zen would take the win.
oh,
103. Yes, he does.
he gets the win in
Beautiful.
overtime, even though it required a tiebreaker. Not a lot of HP. That could have done. But good win for Inzan as he stays in contention.
Naveed, we have fours.
Oh,
Two,
then.
3, 4, 5.
So the points are going to
This
be.
is really.
Abdullah, you're going to have some task on your hands at the end of this because 37 minutes left. It's looking pretty close. GameKheyl is sitting on top and he is currently playing someone. Let's see. Oh, Fadi boy. I don't think we have seen, but I think that's going to be a foregone conclusion. Few seconds left. A lot of damage to his tower. It looks like we can move on.
Looks like GameKheyl even his lead stronger.
He should be able to do that. Max, however, an unknown commodity, at least to me, is sitting fourth. Abdullah, do we know him?
I saw him in the tournament yesterday, but he wasn't in the upper rank. The way he's playing right now is really decent because I think considering that he's playing P.E.K.K.A. Ram Rider, is that he knows how to play bridge spam, which is a good thing. Not a lot of people know how to play tech. Very well played. And he uses the 3 musketeers in the same lane. Will Max be able to take the lightning value? Oh, beautifully defending his musketeers. And if this push goes further, it would be devastating for Max. I don't think this will be defended. Honestly, this cannot be defended by any means. And the musketeers crosses the bridge. Some shots at the tower.
Some heavy damage.
It's over. I told you that push cannot be defended by any means. Even if he was facing a pro player, no one would have been able to stop that. Beautifully played by legend player.
Well done to legend player as he moves up to 5th. Now, looking at Amar, he has pulled away with 5 wins. He's playing someone. Who is he playing? He's playing Tower Conqueror. Again, these two gentlemen have been regulars on our stream considering they've been high level and high octane.
Ooh, it's RG. And the prince, no, was really close. Otherwise, Ammar would have been in a very difficult situation. This will be very hard for Ammar to break through because Electro Spirit Hunter can take care of the graveyard very easily. Great King Tower activation by Ammar, but it's of no use because the bullets reach the RG.
Ali Hussain in the chat saying GameKheyl and Ammar are the OGs from the Clash Park Beasts. Well, I think it's hard to disagree considering the fact that these guys have been insane in this competition. What a comeback yesterday from Ammar. With 4 losses to his name, he jumped up and put on an absolute win streak. Tower Conqueror himself has been a regular in the top 10. But in fact, he has only had 1 point. But still, if you're winning, that means you are one of the best players in Pakistan. So, no shame there.
और नवीद जिस लेवल का इस टूर्नामेंट में हमें कंपटीशन दिखेगा आई थिंक इट वुड मैटर अ लॉट क्योंकि इट्स डू और डाई ना कोई भी क्वालिफाई हो सकता कोई भी नॉकआउट हो सकता है
Indeed, and I think the pressure of the tournament itself is probably going to come into play as the higher we go. जितना हम आगे जाते जाएंगे इस टूर्नामेंट में उतना शायद प्रेशर बढ़ता चला जाए कंपेटिटर्स के ऊपर the pressure to perform and do well. Let's see, 27 seconds. A very slow, methodical pace from both competitors. All of
Good fireball value, good fireball value by Ammar. And basically, अगर आप एक normal player की बात करो तो the value it is what it takes in the game. Value matter करता है सबसे ज़्यादा कि जब आप सबसे ज़्यादा troops को एक spell की अंडर ले लेते हो वो बहुत ज़्यादा मैटर क्योंकि अगर आपने एक स्पेल को यूटिलाइज कर लिया टावर डैमेज प्लस ट्रूप डैमेज में दैट यू हैव सक्सीडेड एंड अम्मार हैज बीन डूइंग दैट परफेक्टली वेल
I think in business that's what we call return on investment, and that's exactly what Ammar is doing exceptionally.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल So Ammar trying to cycle to his troops again. Lightning, I think Lightning is a bad pick in this deck that Tower Conqueror is playing क्योंकि Lightning वो सिर्फ 3 troops को टारगेट कर सकता है इधर वो बिल्डिंग हो और Ammar की fireball has been very effective in defending against all of this. As you might noticed, he just cleaned all of the offense.
That was absolutely well done, and looks like this is playing into the hands of Ammar. The longer this goes, but you can never say what. Sorry for the interruption. What happened there? Yeah.
And he would go.
Abdullah, your voice is again a little distorted. Never mind that. That tower is taking a pounding, and let's see. Somehow survives, but for how long we shall see.
Oh,
That could have been.
I think Ammar will take this win in 20 seconds because this would be hard to defend. And he uses the predictive arrows beautifully and takes the win.
Done. Ammar, he gets it done and he gets the win. And we can move on and see what else is.
Ammar takes the top.
And that is not a surprise. But GameKheyl is currently playing someone. If he wins, he will reclaim his spot. And he's going up against Adroid. And he's doing pretty well, which is unlike GameKheyl in most of his games.
This deck, Adroid finally playing something that he very good at. Mortar Cycle, and this deck is very dangerous to play against because of the cycle. And I think it would be very hard for GameKheyl to win, but the way he's playing right now, the golem connects and he just proved me wrong. I guess the commentator curse kicked in again. I'm sorry, Adroid.
No, GameKheyl actually, this is the only time that I would disagree. I thought he was in control, but that's just my 2 cents on this. Never mind that GameKheyl has pulled away and now sitting in 7th. Right behind him is Ammar, and then we have a 5-way split for the 5th position. Fadi Boy, Hamas, Sohaib, Legend Player, and Inzan with 5 wins each. Let's see what Hamad is doing because he is someone who's been in and around the top positions. He actually is number 2, just a point
And
behind.
playing Ammar right now, so this can be a battle of edge that Ammar won last time. Looks like Hamad is in the lead, and the deck playing Giant Graveyard again. So broken versus broken. Let's see which one will take the win. So just to make the verse clear, Naveed, Hamad has been playing this Giant Graveyard deck since it was created, and he's known globally with this deck. So you can expect the type of moves and the micros that he might do with the deck. Let's see what he does. And as you can see, Ammar is struggling right now to even get a single damage on his tower.
I think that goes to show how if you can figure out something out of the game, if you can figure out a meta or a secret that no one else knows, you can absolutely crush your competition and move ahead. But right now, Ammar is someone who is not to be crushed or to be denied. He will do his best as he pushes on from the left side.
Too many skeletons piling up, and the arrows take care of it.
Nice work. He needed that cycle.
The giant would come down, and the graveyard would come down again.
This is exploitation at its finest.
I can assure you, Naveed, that Ammar would be pissed off right now because he hates facing this deck. Honestly, he has told me this a million times.
It's a tough piece to tame. As we can see, Ammar struggling a little bit on the left side. Trying to mount and now we are heading into the overtime. A lot of offense on either side. Ammar is still in this by all stretches of imagination, so do not count him out, but like you said, being angry and pissed off about what kind of deck is in front of you may not be the best strategy. Alright, graveyard in effect for Ammar this time, and lands some good damage as well. Look at that, Abdullah.
And you hear me?
I wasn't able to hear you, and I think I am still unable.
You still cannot
Oh,
hear me because I can hear you
Oh,
very
I can hear
clearly.
you. I can hear
So who are we spectating right now?
you. We're still at Ammar and Ammar.
I thought that was already over.
Really? It's in the overtime.
Ooh. So Ammar is in the damage lead.
He has the lead now. He's turned things around. But
And the graveyard would come in. This would be troublesome to defend.
he defends it rather well, don't you think? Oh no.
Oh.
Nice work.
This would be a really dangerous counter push now. This will be a really dangerous counter push. In the last seconds. Oh. Ammar takes the win. Ammar takes the win.
Wow. That was
Beautiful.
That was as gritty as
That-
it gets.
Comeback was amazing by him because he was in a difficult situation.
He was in an absolute pickle right there, and the way he got out of it was incredible. And that's what you expect from the best players of our community. Right now, GameKheyl sitting on top with 8, Ammar 7th, Inzan 6th, and then again this time we have a 6-way split for the 4th position. Abdullah, what's going on?
I guess everyone just wants to get the hands on the top 5.
I guess they do. About 24 minutes left. Let's see what our leader is doing. He is going up against Hamad.
He's
Just recovering
facing-
from his loss from Ammar. Let's see how Hamad fares against GameKheyl.
Okay, so this would be an interesting match because Hamad probably has 2 or 3 losses already.
That is going to be tricky because there's still quite a lot of time left.
Yes. But this matchup that Hamad is facing is very, very difficult to break through because GameKheyl has arrows for his minions and then he has Snowball as well and Bomber as well. I don't know. I don't think honestly that Hamad can take the win away from GameKheyl, but considering that he's Hamad, I can expect anything from him. This would be a tower trade. Yes, it will be. GameKheyl would go for the tower. He needs to get that tower, otherwise it would be very difficult to come back. और ये Tower
He
to
is
chala.
allowing some damage. His King Tower as well. Maybe high risk, high reward. Here we go.
Hamad still hasn't dropped troop, and now he finally drops
His
the
golem
Dark
is
Prince to
has
defend
still
that.
is still yet to split.
Ooh! He needs to defend this, and the E-Barbs take the other tower down. Kumel, you clever boy.
He is an absolute devil at this game. Wow. I think if nothing, whether he wins or not, he is definitely the most entertaining.
Yes, and the way he notices that Hamad has overcommitted on defense, he instantly uses E-Barbs and gets the tower. And calculated by him. But Hamad is still in the game, and Kumel is going for the 3 crown.
This can be close. Oh, never mind that. This is going to be over now.
No, but
Or is it?
Kumel needs to defend this. Kumel needs to defend this.
He has to
And
180
he does.
damage. I think
Beautiful.
This should be it. Wow.
Well played. This match was good.
There is a method.
Both of them.
Abdullah, I'm telling you, there is a method to his madness, and we are still unable to comprehend what he is all about. Only Kumel knows, and that's the reason why he is sitting on top still with 9 wins, creating some daylight.
Naveed, if we talk about Suhaib and Adroid first in both tournaments, they're both struggling. In this one,
Hamad is only 1 loss away from being eliminated today. Adroid, let's see what he has to do. There is a battle. Adroid is going up against Asif. I think Adroid should be able to
death. I'm not sure about that because now Ghasif has a counter push coming in, and Adroid has to defend this. Otherwise, it's over.
It is over. Or is it? I don't know, Abdullah. I can't say anything.
The Royale.
Okay, this is going to go down to the wire. This is going to be extremely close. Never mind, I think that should be it. Asif gets it done and gives Adroid his 4th loss of the night, Abdullah. This is scary territory for both him and Ahmad. As Abdullah glitches,
Able to come back.
oh, you're back now. Let's see Hamad now. Hamad at the last chance resort. What is he going to do? He's going up against Aliza, which I don't think we are familiar with her. Abdullah, you might be.
No, I haven't heard of gamer girls in Clash Royale, honestly.
That's okay. Whatever it is, Abdullah, you can run us through what kind of deck Aliza is currently running.
Okay, so Aliza is probably playing that Mega Knight deck with Lightning and E-Spirit, and Ahmad is playing that Splash Yard. So this would be actually in favor of Aliza if played correctly, because Aliza has a lot of troops and Lightning can cause some serious damage when the Ram Rider is approaching.
Interesting to see as Hamad's right tower is in all sorts of trouble, at least for now. But
Imagine getting knocked out by a random player,
well,
a rookie.
Well, you know, Abdullah, we've had individuals that we've never heard of. At least you haven't heard of before, and who have run right in this tournament. So there are surprises, there are newcomers, but most importantly, there are upsets. Everyone loves themselves an underdog story, but at the same time, it's good to see skilled players doing well and getting the job done. 30 seconds left. Zero room for error for both these competitors. Graveyard in effect.
But it does no damage. And Hamad needs to defend this. Oh, will he be able to put a tombstone? Yes, he does. And well defended by him. Now a counter push coming to play. Ooh, Aliza does enough elixir to defend this. And the baby dragon takes down the bandit. Yes, it does and gets enough damage. They're both at equal now.
It just looks very, very even, Abdullah. I don't think you would have expected Eliza to perform so well, at least early in this tournament. Ahmad is doing his best with all his experiences, as he is in the last chance.
Beautiful tornado as he pulls everything in the point range and takes down the archer queen as well. And Naveed bilkul sahi keh rahe ho, Ahmad has, like, he's putting every single thing just to survive and not get knocked out of this tournament, क्योंकि यही उसका आखिरी chance है.
The tower looks, for a moment it looked like that might be it, but about 688 HP on that.
Offensive poison, very well played. That was supposed to be. And can he defend the archer queen and the Mega Knight jump? Yes, he can, because he's Ahmad. The graveyard would come in now, and this would be difficult to defend by Aliza. Yes, Ahmad putting his experience to work.
Congratulations to Ahmad. Pretty close there, but he gets it done, as he always does. But still, he is one loss away. He would be hoping to get a few more easy matchups before. And look at the top of the table. GameKheyl and Ammar are tied.
GameKheyl and Ammar on level terms.
Alright, we're looking into the game between Ammar and Hassan.
Okay, so Naveed Hassan Azam has surprised us as well, because he's on 5th place currently.
He's done well.
And the Inferno Dragon connects. That's a lot of damage. He should have defended that.
Fine margins. Sorry, Abdullah, your audio is in there. So, okay, then about a minute and 15 seconds left. A lot of exciting things happening in this one. Asana would want to get his name into the points. He has been in and around the stream but hasn't been able to get any points so far. Will it change for him today? Ammar wants to get this win and get to the top of the table, something that he has been unable to do so, but his reputation would suggest that he should be. Abdullah, can you hear me? Abdullah, if you can hear us.
Yes, can hear you.
You're back. About 25 seconds into this one, Ammar is looking in a good position as of now.
Yes, I guess this match is Ammar's matchup very clearly, and he's looking very comfortable. But the army takes the hit, and the Dark Prince can break through, but no, Ammar defends this pretty well.
That was super necessary. Well applied. That right tower has been munched on by Ammar. He is also running a nice push on the left side. Nice work from Hassan. Look at the right tower, Abdullah. This might be curtains. How long can Hassan Azam survive? Pretty soon.
इट्स जस्ट अ मैटर ऑफ टाइम आई गेस, क्योंकि अम्मार तो कंट्रोल में है, वो भी ले लेगा और प्रोबेबली लीडर बोर्ड भी इसके बाद इंटरेस्टिंग हो जाएगा काफी ज्यादा इफ आई एम नॉट।
ये देखना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि अभी कुमेल right now is fourth on the overall table, and I think अगर आज वो जीत जाते हैं तो that might just propel him to the top of the overall leaderboard. Again, the top 5 competitors will move on to the next stage, and that is going to be very, very crucial towards the end goal. Big prize pool, 335 HP. They should be methodical. मगर हम पिछले 2 दिन से जो देख रहे हैं, it has been anything but 128 still. Somehow, some way, Hassan is still in it.
And just a fireball away, Ammar cycles it. He uses the fireball.
Not sure why he did that. He could have easily gone for the tower and called it a night. Never mind that.
Ooh, and he just... Okay.
Just going with his meal there. But still gets the job done, and about...
He takes the lead board.
Indeed, 12 minutes left. Ammar has dethroned Kumail from his top spot. And now we have 3 competitors with 7 points each. Sohaib, Hassan Azam and Daniel Snipe. Asif. Hamad is currently playing someone, but he's sitting at 6. Let's see what he is doing. And he's going up against Android.
And both of them are at 4 losses right now. So it's one of them going out of the tournament 10 minutes before.
This is a straight eliminator. And looks like it is playing in favor of Hamad right now. But you can't say anything. Look at that. Ooh,
the lock comes down. Oh. Okay. Android is out the tournament. Imagine the first place player going out so early on, just 10 minutes before.
That is insane because Android was sitting in third, and his chances to be in the top 5 may just have taken a huge blow there. Alright, I think Kumail has recovered and taken back his spot to the top. Legend player and Sohaib are in action. Let's see what Legend player is doing. He is in third right now, and he is playing Sohaib right now. Wow, him and Sohaib, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Abdullah, Sohaib has looked a little out of sorts compared to his form yesterday at the table, but still he is in contention.
I'm noting another thing that both of them have changed their decks. Legend player has switched from 3 Musketeers to Bridge Spam deck, and Sohaib has made some adjustments to the deck as well. He's playing the double building. I don't know how this would turn out to be because both of them are playing a different deck than they usually do. This is a good push coming in, and well played. Good heal spirit by Legend player, and then matches connects to the tower. Beautifully by Legend player. That is pure class. That is class by him. Winning against a really strong opponent and performing really well. He takes up 3rd position in the leaderboard. How great is that? He's in comfortable 3rd place.
That was clutch, and that has slipped Sohaib down to 5th position with 7 wins. Daniel Snipe moving up. Kumail in action. He's sitting on top. 9 minutes left. Who is going to get the win? Who is currently facing Kumail? And Kumail is, again, like always, struggling on the right tower.
It's his routine, so it's fine. He's okay with it. He's even okay with losing 1 tower because he then eventually takes both of them.
I think I'm just tired of saying this now. High risk, high reward strategy, and this is something that is working out really well for Kumail so far. Opponents would want to leave nothing to chance. because all
अगर आप okay, he's going for the tower trade again as usual.
now here's the thing about it, like for everyone जिसने भी ये tournament देखा होगा, I think by now they must have figured out what he is trying to do. So what do you think is the best way to play against someone who's playing practice?
I think you have to play very defensive. यानी अगर आप बात करें कि कुमैल का जो गेम स्टाइल है, जिस तरीके से डैमेज लेता है, he is very patient in letting his tower go down and then making a big push, because when you're facing golem, so it's all about making big pushes. That's how you're supposed to win the game. But एक फायदा इस चीज़ का ये है कि स्पेल जो है कुमैल के पास एरोज और जैप है, तो if anyone try stack the troops, it would be very difficult to break through. और आपने देखा कुमैल ने कुछ लॉसेस भी लिए हैं एंड वेरी वेल डिफेंडेड बाय गोकू. Can you hear me now? Hello.
This is
Okay, so
exhilarating action. I mean, again, I went silent for a minute because I was just trying to fathom what is going on, and this is going to be
it's
it.
over. It's over.
It's over. It's over. Whenever it's 3 elixirs, you know what's going to happen. In overtime is Royale time officially. Great work.
So that's the whole point. That's how you win versus Kumail. You take him down in the single elixir time, and I guess that is the only way you can get the win. Otherwise, it would be very difficult to win in overtime because he can create some huge pushes.
And you know, Abdullah, unlike yesterday, Ammar only has 1 loss, and he is going up against Daniel Snipe now. This is going to be an interesting matchup with high skill players.
तो डैनियल स्नाइप जो है वो इस वक्त 4 लॉसेस पर है. का लास्ट चांस है, and he's playing first player to get the last chance. No one wants to play Ammar when they're at 4 losses. I don't think Daniel can be able to. So
Well, he has to try. At the very least, he has to try. Again, about 6 minutes left. Ammar has all to play for. He's currently sitting in second in the overall ranking. He is very close to Royale. Today's win can propel him to the top 2, maybe even at the
Ammar doesn't have enough elixir, and Skeleton King is approaching. He's taking a lot of damage.
Look at the right tower. This could have been that, but nice counter push.
And now he has to go graveyard because he needs to get the damage advantage again.
He does get it. He can get the tower. No, he can't. Look at that on the right side. Nice damage as well. Another great game. That's it. Ammar gets the win. One more night. Abdullah, there is a bit of distortion, so we couldn't hear you there. Kumail and Ammar are tied, so not sure what's going to happen. I mean, a lot of eliminations. Hassan Azam, Ghasif still in play. I think a lot of other competitors are out. Yet we see Legend player still in contention. Legend player may be playing against. So he's going up against Ghasif here in the overtime. And he's going for the 3 towers, then gets it.
And gets the 3 towers.
These last few days.
Legend player is at 10 wins now. He's at comfortable spot, I guess. If he takes 2 more wins, he can even get the top 2 or 1.
He could have done that, but there's not a lot of time left as Kumail is in play. 3 minutes left before we call it a night. And he's going up against him. Oof.
Oh, Naveed, I can't wait to just calculate the points because this is crazy. I don't know who's going to qualify in the top five because most of the people have been knocked out who we expected to be in the top five.
Okay, I think there might be a tower right here.
As always, Kumail doing what he does. But the Inferno Tower would just break through this golem.
That,
Let's see how Kumail manages to
that was very, very smart.
defend. And he uses the zap and the arrows as well. But the Night Witch is dead. So Abe defends this pretty well.
I think
And
Sohaib may have
the
figured
tower
out.
crate situation is finished.
Yeah, I think Sohaib may have figured out what has been going on, and he's like, I'm not having any of this anymore. Gomel is at a disadvantage again, but you can never really count him out, can you? At the same time, Gomel needs to win this because if he doesn't, there is all possibilities that Amar can take over the first place.
Yes, and considering the kind of plays that Suhaib is doing right now, I guess it's hard for Kumail to break. I don't honestly think that he can win this.
Another lava tower in play. I think this may be the blueprint of how to play against Gomel.
I think you're right, Naveed, because oh, the golem is at half HP right now,
Oh, another
and
lava tower.
Suhaib back to another Inferno Tower, but the E-Barb is going down on the other one.
Yes, that was a sneaky damage on the right tower. That has actually done more damage.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He comes back! Oh!
That again, Abdullah, why are we even talking about this?
Look at how much pressure that he's put on Suhaib. His upper is already low, and now Kumail advantage with. I don't know how he came back from this, man.
Highly unlikely is what we're trying to say. Over to a certain death starts. And you know, whenever that happens, we both know where the definitive advantage is.
We sure do. And
Combo
Kumail,
deployed, good
Kumail.
effect.
कहाँ मैं समझ रहा था कि कुमैल को हरा ब्लूप्रिंट सामने आ जाएगा और कहाँ हम गलत थे.
This is as good a performance in any sports, esports that I've ever seen. Excellent work. But again, ये गेम जीतना बहुत बहुत ज़रूरी है for both these competitors. And I think this should be
गोलम
it.
टावर से कनेक्ट लेता है.
Oh, look at
55
that.
HP. He just needs to cycle single zap.
And he's probably going for 3 towers to get one.
बस खत्म.
Oh, never mind.
He takes the win.
He
I
does,
don't
and
know
this may put him on top for good.
Oh, the tournament just ended and Kumail just taking away the win in the last second.
But look at that, legend player is still playing someone, and the result of that may affect the rankings. Ammar has actually dropped down to another position. He's going up against Hassan Azam, and I guess
This will be very interesting because this match can decide the first place.
Indeed, it's going to be super close. Just a few minutes left before, in fact, 1.5 minutes left. And Legend Player looks in a very, very good position to consolidate his place or maybe even take over. In fact, we are going to take a risk and move back to the leaderboard before we can head on. Let's quickly look at what's happening. Kumail at first, Ammar is already third, so Legend Player's win may determine if he is going to move up or is he going to stay second. So this is first place matchup in certain sense.
मगर एक और चीज मैटर करती है.
इसके I think Legend Player का कोई chance है to be in the top 2. What do you have to do?
यस आई एम सेइंग कि एक और चीज मैटर करती है और वो होती है क्राउन्स. अगर कुमेल के क्राउन्स ज्यादा हैं तो फिर कुमेल वुड स्टे इन द लीड.
But look at that, he's going for the triple crown here.
This can be very helpful in the results.
Abdullah,
I think Naveed first
let's
place
see.
guy.
Let's see what
Guy,
happens. We are.
guy, I'm telling you.
Uh,
I'm telling
you know
you.
what? You are right. Legend player
Oh,
gets it done and he moves to the first place. Tough luck for Kumail as he goes
what
second.
a game.
Wow. That was some.
How did he come back from such bad position to the first place?
That was extraordinary the way he clawed back to that first position. I mean, he knew he needed a triple tower to go above Kumail. Amazing performance. Daniel Kazi in the chat saying Kumail on another level. I agree, but legend player who only had, in fact, he was sitting in 6th or 7th place yesterday, has won this and probably put himself in the top 3 or 4. That was exceptional. After let's look at the top 10 Abdullah real quick. So if you can run us through the top 10 for today's tournament.
Okay, so first is obviously legend player who just came out of nowhere and took the leaderboard by surprise. Ah, Kumail comes into second. I guess he's disappointed because this is the second time this.
Abdullah, your audio is gone. So whenever you can hear us, you can join back in. Komel in the second place. Ammar, who looked off color yesterday at the start, but he has been hitting his best form and came in third today. Hassan Azam ninth. Sohaib in fifth. Daniel Snipe, who is in the chat. Daniel Kazi, sixth place. After that, we have Hamad in seventh. Ghasif and Lion King sharing points. Lion King back in the top 10. So well done to him. And capping off the top 10 is Adroit with 6 points. Abdullah, can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh, perfect.
yes, I can. Can you?
Perfectly. So,
Okay, so I was talking about Kumail. Ke it has been happening 2 times. I guess he's really sad right now because अगर आपको याद हो पहले टूर्नामेंट में सुहेब ने भी लीड ले ली थी लास्ट सेकंड में उसके लीडर बोर्ड से एंड द सेम थिंग हैपेंड इन द थर्ड टूर्नामेंट. आई डोंट नो व्हाट ही इज गोइंग थ्रू राइट नाउ. पुअर गाय.
but you know, if he stays in the top 5, जब आपके पास राउंड रॉबिन्स होंगे तो शायद आपको फॉर्मेट में ज़्यादा मैचेस खेलने को मिले एंड द प्रेशर ऑफ टाइम एंड किसके ज़्यादा क्राउन्स हैं, आई थिंक दैट माइट गेट जस्ट अ लिटिल बिट मिटिगेटेड. सो I think the format may favor Kumail if he moves on to the next round.
वैसे I'll just make it clear to the viewers as well कि फॉर्मेट जो है round robin is just facing each opponent once.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter if you're first, second, third or fourth, all going to be equal क्योंकि randomized होंगे सारे fixtures और सबको face करना होगा. So he's probably going to qualify Kumail and I would say Ammar would probably qualify as well, but that
I think Abdullah, a lot of it depends on the points, and I think the leaderboard would be updated on the WhatsApp group and also on Discord. So for everyone who is watching this, make sure to watch how is it going because again Abdullah's voice isn't there, so we are just going to cover for him. A lot of updates coming into the group. Abdullah will be keeping you posted as to how we will proceed with the tournament. And again, it was we've just had some amazing action for the last 3 days, and today was no different. Legend players sneaking to the top position right in front of Kumail, and for Kumail, I think he has been the most entertaining of all of us. So, Abdullah, if you can hear us, any final thoughts?
बिल्कुल you're right about Kumail. The way he's been consistent with his gameplay and his deck, I don't think that anyone else in the tournament, ये तीनों टूर्नामेंट में किसी ने भी इस कंसिस्टेंसी से अपने सिंगल डेक के साथ तरीके से विन्स ली हो. If I'm wrong, correct me, Naveed.
No, I think it's hard to disagree with that because all we've seen is a lot of action, but that's nothing to take away from other competitors. Hassan Sohaib was excellent. Daniel Snipe has been very entertaining. You just asked me how did I play. If you watched me, we did watch you. You can revisit this stream and see your own action as we went live on it. So it's good to see a lot of good competition. Ammar Hassan Azam came in pretty strong in this one. Came in fourth, surprisingly. Hamad, who was in the top two, has actually slipped up a bit and got seventh today. So Abdullah, whenever we figure out the points, I mean, there's going to be a lot of nervousness for these competitors. कि कौन top 5 में आ रहा है, कौन नहीं आ रहा. So what do you think? And in fact, if I were to ask you, who would be your favorite to win this entire thing, at least this qualifier, this time around?
I guess the most favorite. वैसे तो I'll just be honest with everyone and the ones who are watching के Ammar is probably my favorite in the qualifiers as well because I consider him the best player in Pakistan community. He's very versatile and he's very diverse with his deck picks as well. ये चीज़ इसको फायदा देगी in the round robin क्योंकि जहाँ ये लोग सब लोग जो एक डेक खेल रहे हैं बेशक वो अच्छा खेल रहे हैं जैसे कुमैल हो गया सुहेब हो गया हम्माद हो गया they've been playing excellent and phenomenal gameplay with their decks that they specialize in but at the end of the day when it's round robin you're supposed to be diverse and you're supposed to play different decks to prevent the others from sniping.
By
Sniping means कि आप सामने वाले
Sorry, Abdullah, by the way, there's someone in the chat who's asking, pick top 5 from your opinion. Who do you think are your top 5 moving on? वो अलग बात है कि जब हम scoring करेंगे, but who are your top 5s? अच्छा, Abdullah, आवाज़ आपकी फिर से distort हो रही है, so whenever you join us back, let us know your top 5. If you ask me, I can only say from my limited experience, it definitely has to include a few regulars. We've had Kumail, we've had Ammar, Sohaib, what's his name? I think I'm missing a few names, which is pretty sad.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Abdullah, your top 5.
Okay, so I guess the top 5 that I would pick are Ammar, Kumail, Sohaib, legend player, and the fifth one I would go for is Hamad. I guess this is my top 5 and I think ये
What
ही
about
जो
Kumail?
qualify करेंगे. I'll just calculate the points and let everyone know of the final scores as well.
I think you may have missed Kumail there, but it's okay. I think he's already there. Right, for all of us here at GameKheyl, again, it's an absolute pleasure to have all of you here. Again, we try to do our best to promote esports, whatever could improve. Also, question: any new players that have played really well? I think for me that would be Lion King. He
Lion King has been performing really well and from what I saw दो qualifiers में top 10 आना is really surprising क्योंकि considering I have never seen him play तो I'm sure कि वो अब काफ़ी जगह नज़र आएगा हमें.
Absolutely. Again, like I was mentioning with GameKheyl, we are doing our best to promote esports in Pakistan, whatever way we could. Right now, we are doing tournaments. We used to do interviews. We will continue with interviews. In fact, there are quite a few in the pile. I've just been a little lazy in terms of posting them. But never mind that. Again, another hour well spent, Abdullah. It's always a pleasure having you on the mic. Any final thoughts?
Okay, so I'm just going to start calculating the points and then देखते हैं क्या result निकलता है.
Or do you want to announce that on stream, or are you going to do that in the group?
It's going to take 5 to 10 minutes, so I guess we should call this off and then I'll update you with the scores and also update everyone who are eagerly waiting for this point scores.
Of course. So we will be seeing the results on the group, so stay tuned there. Again, if you're watching this video, your likes, shares and subscribes are going to do us a whole lot of good. So do that and help us. If you don't, again, we hope that this is going to be helpful. Dani XFN, thank you for your thoughts. You guys are the best. This is so entertaining and so much fun. Again, we try our best to make this entertaining. Abdullah, again, I would like to thank you for letting me be a part of this. This is an excellent community, and to be a part of this is just an absolute pleasure. Again, from Abdullah and Naveed, myself, this is GameKheyl signing off. See you guys whenever the next tournament is, whenever the next qualifier is. Peace.